Boy, howdy, there he is. The Dinar community's favorite man and hope, Kim Clement. I'm listening to other people talk about Kim Clement, which just blows my mind because are people really listening to him? I mean, are you listening to him? Or do you just catch just little pieces here and there and then try to squish them into your own agenda? Okay? So we know that Kim Clement said some things and it kind of set the Dinar community on fire. But I think it's kind of funny now because we know there was another YouTuber that linked himself to this and went on this rampage about how him and Kim Clement both had this prophetic words. Okay, I get that, but let's just reevaluate this real quick because I want you guys to pay attention to something here. Okay? Just remember what was said. What did Kim Clement say? He said first there would be nothing. Is that possible? Nothing. Nothing? Wait, is that the same guy? My bad. Nothing, nothing, and then something. Could those nothings be the fact that Iraq has tried to appoint a PM and they can't get it through? And we've been talking about them dissolving the parliament because the parliament is doing nothing to help the people, but instead helping the pockets of the corrupt Iranian-backed politicians. Well, I'm sure it's not just the Iranian-backed ones, okay? So you got to think about these types of things. They'll force them in there, but I'm just throwing this out there as a thought. Nothing, and then something. And when Clement said that the Dow would hit 20,000, was he talking about when it went up the first time? Or when it went back down past it the first time? Or when it went and past it again the second time? Are we going to go down there a third time? Who knows? But he didn't say it was going to happen right when it hit 20,000. What he said is these are the signs. This is around the time it's going to happen. He didn't say it was going to immediately happen as soon as all these things line up. That's the thing about prophetic words. Okay? So, look, we know the Dow has hit 20,000 a few times, all right? It's passed it, went below it, passed it up again. Okay? So that's 3 different times in which we see the Dow around 20,000. Does that mean that's the end of it? Who knows? Could the nothing, and nothing be the fact that 3 times now within the last few months, Iraq has tried to get a PM in there and nothing has been accomplished? Nothing has been done? There is no government that's been established because nothing's being accomplished? What else did they talk about? When the people feel like things are at its worst, right? You have protesters. The government isn't established. You have, you have proxy fighters in there. Bombings taking place. The people in Iraq are suffering. When things seem at their worst. COVID's over there killing people. All right, people? Nobody said right when these signs happened, presto, you were going to have the dinar rate change take place. Never, ever, in anything that Kim Clement said that. You have people out there pushing you in that direction because they're saying in their own mind that something is happening like that. That's fine. Just think about the words. Now, whether or not you believe in Kim Clement or what Kim Clement has to say, that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Some people do, some people don't. My thing is, if you're going to go ahead and put faith in the guy and what he's saying and believe that God is using him as a tool, then you have to sit back and look at what the man is saying. And then we won't know at all what the nothings are. When the things are at their worst, we don't know what those are until after the rate change takes place. Because then you can look back and go, the nothing, or was nothing, and then something. I don't remember if it's 2 nothings or 3 nothings, and then something. Are those nothings the PMs? The fact that nothing is accomplished? Nothing was achieved? Do you see where I'm going with this? When things are at the worst, the protesters, they're poor over there. Their economy is taking a shellacking. Oil prices dropped. Coronavirus is over there devastating the company. You have Iran and their proxy fighters over there fighting. They've been bombed. Okay? Now, it's easy to sit back and go, can they get any worse? You don't know. Be surprised. Okay? So these are all the signs that Kim Clement was talking about. And I'm listening to people on different channels talk about this, all right? So calm your teats, people. Look, just because one person's predictions have passed on multiple occasions with nothing happening, do not lump them together with Kim Clement. I like to have faith that this guy is on to something. I've read a lot of his predictions. I've seen a lot of them come to pass. I like to believe that there is some truth to this. Whether you think he's a fake prophet or not, it doesn't make a difference. It's what the people believe. The people that have faith in him, that's up to them. That's how people feel that God is talking to them. That's their belief. It's not for anybody else to make that judgment. Okay? Let's get into this Iraqi news. But before we do, just a quick reminder that I have Pimpy's investment chat. It's in Facebook. It's the same as my YouTube channel. And then here we talk about all kinds of goodies. Dinar, the Zim dollar, gold, silver, cryptos. I'll leave a link in the description and encourage you all to come join us over there. If you have any questions, post it in there and you will get a lot of people who are very knowledgeable to answer you. So it looks like the coalition of forces is likely to form a government within 10 days. Okay, so here we go. On Tuesday, returned the mandate of the Prime Minister Kazemi to form his government team within 10 days, stressing that Kazemi is seeking to form a government that represents all segments of society. Okay, so this is, even Alawi I thought was going to be a man for the people. I really did. I had faith that they were going to do something with that guy, and he was supported by the president. Kazemi is another person who's talking a good game. Again, he is pretty supported. But, the Kurds, the parliament have to know this is it. This is their last opportunity. There's a part of me that's saying I hope it doesn't go through, only because I think they need to dissolve the parliament. I think if the Iraqi people are going to get what they need, which is to rebuild their countries, they're going to have to get rid of all the people that are throwing hurdles in front of any type of growth, any type of positive movement. They don't seem to care about what's happening to the people in that country, and that's really sad. So, did Kim Clement say it twice? Was it nothing, and then something? I believe it was nothing, and then something. I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know. But either way, if that's the case, maybe it is the PM. And if he did say it 3 times, then I'm going on. I feel good about that because the truth of the matter is I want the parliament dissolved. Okay, so if that means that Kazemi doesn't get appointed, that's fine with me. Look, it's all about the people. Okay, that's all that matters. So, the broad political consensus will give Kazemi the opportunity to choose members of his government within the let me get the word out. Constance of citizens that respect the balance of in responsibility and specialization to move to a new stage of the diversity of the... See, I can't stand the way these sentences get written out. So anyways, the point is they want to do... In other words, we want a government of the people, by the people. How about if I just sum it up that way? Okay, so the coalition of powers reassure Kazemi of supporting the real reform option and pushing things towards victory in order to end the files of displacement and reconstruction of regions and protect the future of societal peace from the effects of the virus, the Rona, and decline of oil prices. They should have done this long ago, not just when Kazemi got in there. Alawi was willing to do this as well. So right now, everything does seem kumbaya, even though I can't read worth a crap right now. Sorry about that, but here's the thing. If I think about what Kim Clement is saying, I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure he said it 3 times. You guys out there that follow him would be able to correct me. But I think he said nothing, and then something. I'm starting to think that the nothings are the PMs. Okay? So let's go on down here. So, the Kurdish Democrats, we have the right and duty set out by the constitution and the results of the dialogues with Al-Kazami are positive. Okay, so look, here we go again. The Kurds seem to be supporting this political candidate as the PM. There is, as a matter of fact, if you go down here, it says they put no type of, somewhere down here, on one of these articles right down below, it says that they have put no type of preconditioned deals with him. They just want to go ahead and support him anyways. Oh, right here. There we go. Tuesday. The Kurds have no preconditions to participate in and support the next government. Yeah, you know, these people are starting to realize this is their last chance. They will dissolve parliament. All right. So it seems like they're heading in the right direction. So that the Kurdish forces have consistent positions and will have a clear and unified vision towards demanding the region's constitutional rights in budget issues, the rights of the Peshmerga and the peasants, and the applications of Article 140 and the salaries of the employees. So look, we already know this is all the stuff we talked about before. It's all the same stuff. Look, I'm sure these things are already written in stone. These are the agreements that had to be hammered out. Part of these are the laws that were put into place. We're just going to make sure that they're being followed. All right. So again, we are right back again where we were before, which is on the verge of having the PM and the government established in Iraq. There's a weird part of me that doesn't want this to happen because I really do want to see the parliament get dissolved. I really think that would be better for the people, but we'll see. I tell you what do you guys think about this? If it meant that I had to wait just a little longer so that the people could get what they really want, I have no problem with waiting. Seriously, I don't. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting a long time, but the truth of the matter is I don't think the parliament's doing anything for the people at all. That's just my feeling. Anyways, Parliament begins a sterilization process in preparation for voting Kazami's government before Ramadan. That's another thing that's coming up people are forgetting about. Okay, so, you know, we have that major holiday, and that is a 30-day wait. 30 days. So if I'm not mistaken, there was some movement happening last Ramadan. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I think a couple cabinet members were voted on. And so we'll see. Okay, so there's a big holiday coming on. That's just another 30-day wait, people. All right, so let's see. Let's get Kazami in there then. If this is going to happen, let's make this happen. Let's get the guy in there. Let's get his government voted on. Let's get him in there. Let's get him established. Let's get him ready to rock and roll. So as soon as Ramadan is over, we can then go ahead and hit the ground running. All right, anyways, so just to get back to this really quick, you know, you guys, I'm reading this stuff and, you know, there's a part of me that really wants to believe that this is going to happen. Things are at the worst for Iraq. We have seen the Dow hit 20,000 a few times. All right. And I still think that's Al-Kazami. Don't lie. You know, you thought the same thing because that's what I was thinking. Anyways, so is Kim saying nothing, and then something? Or is it just nothing, and then something? You guys let me know. Am I on to something? Do you think that's right? Is the nothings the PMs? Are we that close? I think we are, to be honest with you. I still have all the faith in the world that this dinar rate change is going to happen. We are going to benefit from it. I believe it's tied into something much bigger. Okay, and so I'm eagerly anticipating the government getting established, if not parliament being dissolved. Whatever one, look at, I pray to God, whatever one God thinks is best for the people, I want to happen. It doesn't make a difference about my own personal wants and needs. I don't live in Iraq. I do care about what happens to the people. So let's pray that they get what they need, not what they want, what they need. Does that make sense? All right, God knows best. We'll see. All right, pray for the people of Iraq. Let's hope this is what's going on. One last time. Come on, you guys. You have to admit. I couldn't help it. Every time I look at a guy, that's the first person I thought of for some reason. That's the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas, all right? Anyways, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. You guys follow Kim Clement more than I do. Am I wrong on this? Was it nothing, and then something? Or was it nothing, and something? And do you think those nothings are the PM? All right. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Bye.